Today, we're talking with ARISS, that is Amazon Radio International Space Station, and their program to reach out to the youth on Tank Radio! So play that awesome intro video! A quick shout out to all my Patreons who make the show possible. You can support me by joining Patreon in the link below. And on to Tank Radio! I'm here at ARISS, and I got another Frank. You know, one of us got to leave because there only can be one Frank.
That's true.
But tell us what's going on with ARISS.
Oh, well, we've got lots going on Space Station all the time. We do 60 to 80 schools a year.
A year?
A year.
Wow.
So it's like 1 to 2 a week. And then if we're not doing schools, we're doing voice repeater or APRS or slow scan television. So there's always something going on Space Station for folks to
that's pretty cool
to try out.
So what hardware do you bring when you go to a school to do a satellite contact?
So
or the ISS contact?
Basically, there's 2 different ways you can do these contacts. We either can use our ground station that's our ground stations that are all around the world. So in other words, instead of setting up a station at the school, we have them all set up already. Or to set up a station at the school, you need basically a 2-meter gained antenna, ASL rotator, orbit tracking program, and a decent transmitter.
Oh, that's awesome. And you're telling me a bit, or I was being told a little bit yesterday, you were showing the kids how to use one of these small SDR receivers.
Yes, we're in the process of finishing the development of a system called Stereo, which and the part that you're talking about is this SDR part we call SPARKI, for Space Pioneers Amateur Radio Kit. SPARKI has, as part of it, the software-defined radio. We've incorporated that in a Raspberry Pi because schools can't just input software on their school machines because of the firewall and the requirements of safety from a security perspective. So we've developed a standalone system that with a Raspberry Pi and all the other tools that go along with that, the RTL SDR dongle, where they can and the software to allow them to easily get in and interact with the spectrum, the whole radio spectrum, going from HF all the way to 2 gigs.
Oh, that's pretty cool. If people want to find out more information, where would they go?
Best place to go is ariss.org, ARISS.org.
Awesome. Well, thank you for taking the time today. I appreciate it, Frank.
Frank, nice to see you.
Thank you.
We can be frank with each other.
I'm leaving that in there. I love it.
All right.
That's one of my favorite jokes. Thank you to all my Patreon supporters. You can support me on Patreon. There is a link in the description below. And to all my tankers out there, go forth and conquer.